sun is rising in slow motion. But for my temperature above the ocean. And I'ma be alright. I'ma be like I'ma be alright. Nah, nah. I'ma be alright. I'ma be alright. Changes in the skyline.
sans aux ennemis.